What is up, everybody? It is a boy named Sam. You can just call me Sam, though. That's my real name. And today, actually, before I get started, let's just say, like, this is a big day for both of us, both you and me. This is actually my first time putting a video on YouTube, gameplay actually. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I've, got inspired by a bunch of other guys. And I haven't seen a lot of how-tos anymore, like how to play this or how to do that. And there's just not that many commentaries anymore. It's mainly just, I guess I should start by saying I watch, like Hutch and those guys. I used to. And JX23, if you remember him. And they used to do a bunch of commentaries about how to play games, how to do good. And I loved them, and then they just sort of moved on to other things. JX23, actually, if you know anything about him, he actually sent a dick pic to a 16-year-old girl, and then everyone got embarrassed, and he deleted his channel. So that's why he doesn't play anymore. But I guess he didn't move on to bigger and better things. I guess it was mainly just Hutch. Okay, so that was a little off topic. But yeah, another disclaimer that I'm gonna want to say before all of this is I'm not good. I've never been good at video games. I'm not currently good at video games, and I don't plan on getting any better in the future. It just doesn't mesh with me. But I still have fun playing them, and you'll see this in a lot. I die an extraordinary amount. Unbelievable, actually. I don't even know why I keep playing at some points, because I'm just getting whooped that bad. But anyway, today I wanted to bring you a how-to play Demolition on Black Ops 2, but more importantly, how to win a Demolition game in Black Ops 2. And as you can see, one of the main things I am doing is just kind of pressing up to the bomb. And that's really important, because as long as you have pressure on the bomb, the enemy is not going to be able to get there. And obviously when they're not there, they can't plant. And another thing to keep in mind, a little side note, is if it's not team deathmatch, your KD, your kill death ratio, does not matter. So just, don't worry about staying in the, if you start doing bad, don't worry about staying in the back so you can try to get it up so you don't ruin your KD, because I can guarantee your teammates are going to be a lot happier if you went negative, but you actually capped the bomb a few times, or planted the bomb a few times, than if you just went, got all your score streaks and everything. But yeah, so important, remember, just keep camping the bomb. Oh, yeah, it's not called camping when you're doing this. If you're defending the bomb, that's part of the gameplay, you're not actually camping it. I can't reiterate that enough. I get called a camper a lot when I'm just trying to win. Yeah, so this is just, kill streaks, right. Most people, I play with a lot of guys who, they run, like, the VSAT and the, Warthog, or the Hogwarts, or whatever it's called, and you will see me using a lot of, lower kill streaks, and I would love to say that that is some tactical advantage, like, I can get them quicker, and therefore kill more enemies and keep them off the bomb longer. That is a complete lie. It's actually because I'm horrible at this game, and I very, very rarely even get an RCXD or a hunter-killer drone, which is sad to say. It's kind of humbling saying it, but it's the truth. So yeah, just I guess that would be another point of how to play this game is know your ability. I mean, it's always good to be ambitious and put on a kill streak that you might get someday if all the stars align just correctly, but if you really want to win and do good, then just have a realistic score streak. Now if you're watching this, you can, okay, of course you're watching this. Now I'm starting to get a little bit more, running around a little bit more. One, I think that's because I'm just kind of starting to get a feel for the map a little bit more. Just starting to get kind of more comfortable with what the enemy is capable of. And second of all, it's getting kind of closer to the round's end, and they're getting a little bit more feisty, these enemies, and so you gotta kind of stay on your toes a little bit more. Keep running around, keep checking your back. Keep checking your back. Another important point about this game, especially on this map, is the spawns in this game are messed up. I wish I wish I could just write a letter to Treyarch and just like, hey, why don't you have enemies not spawn behind me, or, you know? But that's not gonna happen. Hopefully it will someday. But for now, you just kind of gotta spin around a lot and stay on your toes and keep running. And I believe that was my care package. As you can see, I'm an excellent toss. I think, oh, I thought that was a hunter-killer drone, is what I thought. So yeah, that's what happened there. And, yep, as you can see, we just won this first round. I did not do too good. Mostly because I stayed in that little garage and I just kind of went suicide whenever there was someone in there, which is good, I guess. Well, yeah, it is good. Just
Demolition.
oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, now is where I think it starts to get a little bit more fun, is when we have to go plant the bomb, because this is where you really kind of gotta come into your own and really pick up how to play. What I'm doing right here is I'm rushing the bomb, and that's usually good, and it actually works out a fair majority of the time, because I've noticed when I'm the like if I were the enemy right now, generally what I try to do is I try to set up to like go for the kills and try to block them from even getting to the bomb. So if you run there before your enemy's even set up, then you're gonna get then you're gonna plant it, and you're gonna do awesome. And it's actually everyone's been in that situation where the other team plants it right away, and you are just discouraged. Like, you know, you don't even want to do anything because you're kind of frightened now. You're like, okay, what are these guys capable of? So I guess you could say it's somewhat a psychological game. Again, look at this sweet kill streak I have. Yeah, it's you know, it's because I'm really good at this game. That's the reason for that. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, again, see, like, I guess for your class setups, it's always good. I always like to have an SMG because, as you can see, when you run around corners and stuff, you can spray really quick, it pulls up really fast to aim, and also when you hip fire, it actually seems to have a lot more accuracy than, say, assault rifle. And, yeah, so that's for guns. Oh, and I already covered the long barrel. Let's see, what else is there? I guess, always, again, with that KD thing, never... Even if they're just destroying you, always try to get to that bomb. Don't worry about your kill-death ratio, because the more you do, the less likely you are going to be to take risks, and then you're just not going to be able to get to the bomb. When you can't get to the bomb, you can't plant. When you can't plant, you can't win. Boom. Simple as that. Got it? Okay. Sweet. And again, this is even more important than I think the first round was. Always make sure you have a presence at the bomb. Because as soon as you let off even just a little bit, they're going to assume it's safe and they're going to go and defuse it. That's why I always like to keep on C4, because you can just throw it and you can blow it up, and it's a lot more accurate, and I think a lot more deadly than than any of the grenades, both Semtex and the regular frag grenade. And we got a little nice dance with this guy going on, but I get the drop on him, as I always do. That's the lie. I usually die. And I also run with the SMA. The SMA, that's a weird word. I don't know. Self-mounted air weapon something. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it's that also helps because you know, obviously when you're running around and you see people, it's a lot easier to just shoot a rocket that kills a bunch of stuff than shoot a bullet that maybe might give you a hit marker on one person. Yeah, a tactic that I've noticed, and thus far when I'm talking, I really don't take a lot of my own advice, which is probably not a good habit. I'm not sure if I'll change it because I don't really pay attention to stuff. But yeah, you're always gonna want to. What the fuck was I talking about? You are always going to want to. I forget what I was talking about. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember what it is. Also, as far as perks go, it's really good to run with tactical mask and flak jacket, because when flashbangs and grenades start getting thrown and you're the only one at the bomb, it is gonna help a ton. A ton. I cannot reiterate that enough. Like, as soon as like the shit hits the fan, the more protected you are, obviously the more likely you're gonna be able to do that. Oh, what I was gonna say is earlier is I don't do a good job of listening to my own advice. And the thing I was going to say a lot is never take the same route, because they're just going to kind of get used to you and just always be ready for you. And as you can see, I never take a different route, except for that time, which is kind of cool. But other than that, I always just take the same route, and it's not a good habit, but I mean it works, I guess. Right here you can sort of see me just messing them up at what is this, B-bomb? Can't see, my screen's really small. But yeah. And this one is a little bit harder to get to because it's so far back, and so you gotta really make sure this is where like a rocket or something comes in handy, because you can just kind of go to that opening in that truck and just fire it in, and you can really mess a lot of them up. You know what I mean? And this, I guess some people probably don't like that. I guess you guys don't care, but the enemy team, I know I would get pissed if someone shot me through the through the garage door and killed me, but you know, it's very efficient and it works very well. So yeah, so that works really well. Again, whipping out these wicked awesome kill streaks. I know I like to be really ambitious with these, and sometimes I like to kind of drive past all the enemies and go for the one planning or something, and that usually doesn't work. They usually get blown up because, you know, I'm bad at this game. But oh, another point right here. Let me make an example of how I played this game wrong. Check your corners. That, I guess in all game types that's good, but especially in this one, when if you don't have a tactical insertion, you have to start all the way back there, and so that can be kind of irritating, especially when you're trying to put pressure on the bomb and you just keep dying and you keep having to run, and it kind of sucks. And that brings me to another point: tactical insertions. You guys make sure to tell me in the comments if I'm getting annoying or repetitive, because I don't really know. I'm just sort of talking right now. Tactical insertions are your best friend, because you would not believe how fast the game can turn when you have when you're able to spawn right next to the bomb in a sneaky place. You don't want to do it like obviously right out in the open, because then it's just gonna get destroyed right away. Someone's gonna camp it. But yeah, so I would definitely recommend putting that on a class. I don't have it on mine because of my pick 10 or whatever. I don't have enough spots for it. But I should. There's a lot of things I should do that I'm telling you to do, but that's probably one of the main ones. Guy camping up there, typical guys, and yeah. So now I think we're just trying to fight our way back to the bomb. Not doing so hot, if you can tell, because again I keep taking the same route. But oh, look at this! I'm getting clever. Start taking a different route, and I got killed, so I'll probably take the same route. Yup, sure did. Okay, so actually, you know, I don't even know if you guys will learn anything from these videos, but I am learning a lot about my gameplay and how I play. So hopefully this will be a lot better in the future. Because that would sure be fun. But let's see here. What else is there? Yep, just keep throwing bombs everywhere. Just constant explosions. People dying, children crying. Yeah, and oh, let's see. Then, this is new in this game. I didn't realize this for the longest time, but when you guys are gonna think I'm an idiot for this, people who play Demolition a lot, but when you when it's one to one, there's only one bomb, right? Get that? I never knew that. I just automatically thought we won a lot. And so this is where it's important to just have a ton of explosives. Just be able to run. Just try to block them wherever you think that they might be. Like that. Like that guy got the drop on me because I wasn't really focusing. I was more worried about my C4. I always love doing that, blowing up that car. It makes me feel really cool. But yeah, here we go. Just running over the bomb. Trying to be a hero. Oh, are we going to do it? Yep, killed that guy. And then let's see. I think we get it planted. Yeah, I think we do. And then that's always important. Just make sure to run. Get up there. Remember, kill death ratio. Not important. I know. Goes against all of the try-hard noob rules. But yeah, it's not important. And you see me doing some defending right here, not camping, defending, right? Defending. And oh, I guess I do have a tactical insertion because I just put it down, which I think comes in handy towards the end of the video. Because I think I just spawn I think I get the final kill or something. Here I am spraying wildly. I have no clue what's going on. I could die at any second. And yeah, so very cool. That is how you win a game of Demolition. If you guys like the video, just go ahead and hit that like button. If you dislike the video, you just still go ahead and hit that like button. I'll be able to tell the difference between who actually disliked it and who liked it. It's just a gift of mine. If you want to see more, just be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.